Good morning, hockey fans. Lori coming to you live from the Invista Center in Kingston, where your Bears are taking on Sherrington this morning in Game 1 of the Causeway Classic. We're going to shake hands before we get started, as we do in a lot of tournaments. All right, as we get set up for period number 1, we've got 10 minutes on the clock. We've got Ryan between his pipes. Reed starts us off at center. And we're underway as Reed wins the draw. Puts it over to the far boards, turned around by Sherrington. Sherrington steps over the blue line, goes wide to the outside shot. Ryan with an early save, and he'll freeze that. Face off to Ryan's right. A shot from the blue line goes wide of the net. Sherrington in the far corner. The Bears battling. And pop it out into the neutral zone. Sherrington's there waiting for it at center ice. Sherrington steps over the blue line wide to the left side. Sherrington pass in front is picked off by the Bears, but Sherrington turns it around and maintains possession, puts it back out to neutral ice, flips it back in. The Bears now skate through neutral zone. Can't get a shot off. Sherrington's there. Reed puts a forecheck on. Sherrington puts the puck out to center ice. The Bears now pass across. Here comes Lucas. Lucas from short range with a shot. Nice save. Lucas coming up from U18B to play at center for Parker, who's unable to join us today. Lucas with a shot from the blue line. That stopped in front. Sherrington skates the puck out. Reed gets a stick on it. Sawyer sends this long, and that'll be icing called against the Bears. 8:28 remaining in the first period. 0-0 still the score in this game 1 of the Causeway Classic in Kingston. Face off to Ryan's right. We've got a whistle here. Too many, but the ref didn't notice it. Coach noticed it first. Face off to Ryan's right. Sherrington wins the draw with a shot. Ryan holds on to or stops that. Sawyer puts it up to the near boards for Evan. Evan and Luke 2-on-2. Evan flips down behind the opposing goalie for Michael. Mike with a pass in front, and nobody could really get a stick on that, and then Sherrington sends this long. That'll be icing called against Sherrington. 8:05 remaining in the first period. Still no score. Face off in the Sherrington zone. Reed will take the draw. Sherrington comes out through the neutral zone. Gets around one defenseman. Can he get around James? Gets a little dribbler on there and scores. I think Ryan had it and slid back at the same time, and that goes across the goal line. 1-0 Sheraton with 7:54 remaining in the first. Face off at center ice. Sherrington step over the blue line. Takes the shot. That gets into some skates. Sherrington looking for the wraparound. Nice save for Ryan. Sherrington pops the puck down behind the net. And we've got a body checking penalty on the plate against the Bears. As James goes to the box with 7:39 remaining in the first. Sheraton goes to the power play. Face off to Ryan's right. Sheraton wins the draw. Reed gets a stick on it. Reed skates it out of the zone, but that's flipped back in. Guillaume chases it down on the near side. Guillaume slaps at it. Manages to get it long. Sheraton behind their own goal line. Put the puck out to center ice. The Bears are waiting for it. Send it back in deep. Sheraton again. Reed puts the forecheck on. Sheraton off the far boards. Skates it out through the neutral zone into the attacking zone. Nice stick by the Bears as the Bears turn this around. Reed goes through center ice and into the opposing zone. Sheraton takes it in the feet as the Bears retreat. Play this one safe. Sheraton sends this long. That's touch. No icing is called here. Ryder behind Ryan. Tries to flip it out of zone. Turned around by Sheraton. Ryan puts this behind the net. Guillaume tries to clear the zone. Bears just get it out to neutral ice. Sheraton's at their own blue line to swing it to the near side. Guillaume battling on the near side. The Bears now behind their own goal line. Get tied up in the corner. Sherrington can't get a good shot off. Well played by the Bears. We've got a penalty coming up against the Sherrington team. Reed gets there first in the opposing zone, and there's the whistle. We've got a cross-checking penalty coming up against Sherrington. 5:57 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Sherrington is the score. We're going to be 4-on-4 for the next 18 seconds. Lucas takes the face-off in the Sheraton zone, wins the draw, but that goes off the boards, and here comes Sheraton. Sheraton at close range, shot, Ryan, nice save. The rebound is slapped away, Sheraton keeps it inside. Ryan with another save. As the Bears try to clear it on the far side. Nate puts this puck long into the opposing zone. And here comes, woo! The Bears with a nice shot. As the Bears tie this up at 1 with 5:28 remaining in the first. That'll cancel out the remaining of the Sheraton penalty. Lucas takes a face-off at center ice. The Bears step over the blue line.
Go, Herman, now.
Harmon Deep can't quite get that shot off as the Sheraton turns it around. Here comes Sheraton one-on-one. Sheraton from the ring-out line. Can't get past the defense. Sawyer now looking to clear the zone. Harmon Deep gets a stick on it, puts it ahead for Lucas. Lucas, can't quite get around the defense. Nice stick by the Sheraton D. Sheraton, this guy's got some speed. He skates it off behind his goaltender. Lucas on the back check. Sheraton gets through two. Slapped away by Ryan. Sheraton puts it behind the net. Nate is there to backhand it to the far boards. Sheraton in the far corner now. Can't get a good shot on. On the near boards now, Harmon Deep battling. Nate gets a stick on it in the far corner. He's looking for Mike. Mike tries to send it cross ice. It's intercepted. Sheraton now shoots. Ryan with the save. No goal, says the ref. Ryan's got it between the skates. For 15 remaining in the first period, 1-1 is the score. Face off in the Bears zone. Sheraton with a shot put aside by Ryan. James below the goal line, looking for Evan. Evan flips it out behind the net for Mike on the far side. Mike looking for Luke. Luke kicks it out into neutral zone. That's turned around by Sheraton. The Bears now step over the blue line. Evan can't get a shot off. He's forced to the outside. Evan from behind the net, pass in front. Luke is tied up. Luke regains it, turns and fires through traffic. No goal. Nice save. .337 remaining in the first. Face off in the Sheraton zone. Reed wins the draw, but Sheraton turns it around to the blue line. Here comes Sheraton one-on-one. Good back check, Sheraton with a shot. Goes wide of the net. Sheraton in the far corner now. Tied up by Ryder. Ryder from behind the net. And we've got a net off. Face off to Ryan's right. The Bears win the draw. Guillaume slaps the puck out behind the net for Sawyer on the far side. Sawyer sends it ahead for Arib. Arib chases it down, but Sheraton's there first and clears his own. Guillaume's got to chase this down in his own zone. Flips it up into the neutral zone. Sawyer's there. Sawyer battling at the red line. On the far side, Sheraton comes out with it. Steps into the attacking zone with two on him. Reeb rather. Stick handles his way out of the zone. A little pass up to the blue line. Beauty pass. Sawyer goes to his backhand wide. Pass in front, that's slapped away. Sawyer again can't get a shot off from the face-off circle. Here comes Sheraton. This guy's comes at pace. Can't get around Guillaume. Guillaume plays that cleanly and comes away with it. Arib sends it across. The Bears step over the opposing blue line with a long shot. Nice save. Rebound. Another shot. Another nice save by Sheraton. Pass in front is slapped away. The Bears have got to retrieve this back at their own blue line. Sheraton on the forecheck. Nice chip pass on the far boards as the Bears move it ahead, but turned around by Sheraton. Sheraton steps over the blue line. Ryan with a nice save. Woo! The Bears try to clear on the far boards. Sheraton keeps the puck inside the attacking zone. Sheraton from the face-off circle cuts inside. Blocked in front. Another shot from the high slot, and Ryan with the save. 1:37 remaining in the first. 1-1 still the score. Ref didn't like something there. Had some words for the players. Face off in the Bears zone. Sheraton wins the draw to the point with a shot off some shin pads. Up for Luke. Luke steps over the blue line into the attacking zone, tries for the pass, and that's in the skates. Luke battling in the corner. Sawyer from the face-off circle with a shot, but that goes right through. Nice hard shot. Nate on the far boards keeps the puck inside. Turned around by Sheraton. Nate again, looking for the little pass, and that bobbles into the attacking zone. Sherrington now from the neutral zone. Steps over the blue line, cuts to the inside. Luke backhands that out of the zone. Sheraton gets back on side, pops it into the attacking zone. Loose puck in the attacking zone, picked up by Luke. Sheraton again pops it in. In the neutral zone now. Sheraton steps over the blue line, wide to the outside on his backhand, turns. Backhand pass in front, and that's off a Bears stick, and the Bears skate this out of the zone. Reeb now at the red line. Steps over the blue line, can't get a shot off. That's dropped back, and shot by the Bears goes wide. Reed from the near side. Huddling in the corner. He's got Reed with him. Bouncing puck to the side of the net. Reed with the backhand, and that just misses. Sawyer now. Pass in front of Reed with a shot, and that's off some shin pads. Nate keeps the puck inside. This bounces around, and Sheraton clears it at the buzzer. After one period of play, 1-1 is the score in this game one of the Causeway Classic in Kingston. All right, as we're set up for the second period, 10 minutes are on the clock. Ryan in his pipes. Lucas taking the face off at center. Got Nick on his left and Harmon Deep on his right. Sheraton sends us in deep, and that'll be icing all against Sheraton. First goal scored by Nick with a nice pass from Lucas. Like to see those two play together, and they are. Lucas wins the draw, puts it back for Nick. Nick can't get a shot off, kept inside by Ryder. Nick now from the high slot, can't get a shot away, and that's cleared by Sheraton. Here comes Sheraton, steps over the blue line. Can't get past the Bears defense, though, as defense clear the zone. Here comes Lucas. Lucas pops the puck in deep. Nick's got to chase this down behind the goal line. Sheraton gets there first. Sheraton on the near boards. Clears the puck to neutral ice. Here comes Sheraton. Steps over the blue line. Can't get through the Bears defense as Ryder stops that away. James now trying to clear on the near boards. Held up at the blue line. Lucas tries to clear it. He puts it up for Nick. Nick steps over into the attacking zone. Can't get a shot off. Lots of Sheraton all of them. And here comes Sheraton. Sheraton with a head of steam from short range. Shoots and scores. A kid with the red gloves. He's a speedy one. As Sheraton pots one and moves ahead 2-1. .8:56 remaining in the second. Face off at center ice. It's won by Evan. Evan skates into the opposing zone, gets pushed wide to the outside. Behind the net now, Evan in the near corner. He's looking for a good pass. Tries to pass up front. That goes off some skates, and here comes Sheraton. Nice stick by the Bears. Loose puck at center, picked up by Luke. Luke steps over the blue line. Can't cut to the inside. Sheraton's there. Sheraton flips the puck over to the far boards from behind the net. The Bears regain possession at their own blue line. Swing it to the left side. Mike can't connect, and the Sheraton behind their own net look to clear on the far boards. Kept inside by the Bears. Evan from the far corner. He's held up. Evan manages to hold on. Mike with the pass in front, and that's off some skates. Guillaume backhands it behind the net for Mike. Mike on the near side. Pops his puck behind the net. And Guillaume has got to chase this down on the far boards. Guillaume hauls on the brakes in his own zone. He's looking for Reeb. Reeb from outside the blue line fires on net. And that's put into the near corner. The Bears have got to get back on side, giving Sheraton a little time to flip this out into the neutral zone. Sawyer, though, picks up the loose puck. Sawyer steps over. A little shot is swept aside by the Sheraton goaltender. Reeb with a pass in front. Oh, Sawyer by himself couldn't quite get his stick on it. Shot by Sawyer through traffic, and that doesn't get through. Still in the attacking zone. The Bears looking for some chances. Oh, defenseman misplays that. That dribbles on net, but the goalie was there, and Sheraton sends this long. That'll be icing called against Sheraton. 6:48 remaining in the second. 2-1 Sheraton is the score. Take the face off to the left of the Sheraton goaltender. Lucas will take the draw. Sheraton wins it. Skates the puck behind their own net. Looking for a breakout pass and couldn't find one. Passes it cross ice. Bears can't capitalize on it. Harbin D puts the back check on and strips that away. Nick comes out with the puck. Nick still holds on. Steps over the blue line. Nice toe drag. Fires. Scores. Nick fires a rocket and puts one home to tie it up at 2 with 6:27 remaining in the second. Second for Nick on the morning. Face off at center ice. Sheraton comes out with it, steps over the blue line. Sawyer pushes him to the outside. Sheraton manages to hold on. Pass in front. Slapped away by the Bears. Loose from short range, but the Bears put a stick on it to the near side. Nick skates out into the neutral zone, gets tied up. Sheraton pops it off the near boards. Sheraton now steps over the blue line, hauls on the break by one with a shot through some traffic, and Ryan, with a smart glove, holds on to that. Face off in the Bears zone. Evan takes the draw. Battle after the face off. Not cleanly won. That's poked outside of the zone. Turned around by Sheraton, and Luke. Pass across for Mike. Mike steps over the blue line. Fires off some shin pads. Mike again with a shot from short range. Puck is open. Popped in. Scores. Evan, off the rebound, gives it a pool cue to move the Bears ahead by one. Oh, buddy. Face off at center ice is won by Sheraton. Sheraton puts it off the boards, and that's picked up by Reed. Reed turns, has a look, fires it long for Reeb. A little too hot to handle, and Sheraton clears zone. Reed battling, steps over the blue line. Shoots, but that's off and sticking into the near corner. Sawyer with the pass in front, bobbling. Reeb has got to chase this down. Looks for his defenseman, finds him. James with a one-timer from the blue line. Doesn't get through traffic. Sheraton clears the puck. Ryder is there. Ryder looking for the pass. That's broken up by Sheraton. Reed from his own zone, backhands it over to Reeb. That's off the boards, and Sheraton turns it around. Sheraton steps over the blue line. Wide to the outside on the far boards. Cuts in, backhand. Nice save, Ryan. The Bears clear the zone to center ice. It's a foot race. Sheraton backhands it out of the zone. Bears get back on side. Sawyer steps over. Goes behind the net, looks for the wraparound. Can't capitalize as the Sheraton clears the zone. Ryder is there waiting for it. Ryder with the pass across. But Reed had started cutting in already, so Sheraton clears the zone. James is there. James trying to put it into the opposing zone as the bench is changing. Got to get back on side. Always tricky when the forward door is inside the opposing zone. Back and forth across the blue line. Sheraton now 3-on-2. Sheraton with a shot goes wide off the backboards. across, and a one-timer is whiffed on by Sherrington. That was a dangerous one. Little bobbler on net, backhand, scores. As the Bears try to clear it from in front. But that dangling winger backhands that in to tie it up at 3. Lucas takes the face-off at center ice for 3:33 remaining in the second. Sherrington now in the attacking zone in the near corner, held up by the Bears, looking for the pass to the point. This trickles long. Sherrington skates the puck behind their own net, cuts to the middle and finds a pass on the far boards. Guillaume in position with a good stick. Sherrington can't get the shot off. Guillaume with a pass behind the net. The Bears try to clear the puck on the near side. We find Nick. Nick steps over. Nick with a shot. That's off the stick and hits the backboards. Harmon D puts the forecheck on the near side. Battles in the corner. And Sherrington comes out with it. Sherrington with a pass. Can't complete it. The Bears turn the puck around into the opposing zone. I don't know who this guy is. This call-up shoots and scores. This guy's called up, and he puts it short side over the goalie's shoulder with a beauty snipe to pull the Bears ahead 4-3. I'm gonna have to find out that kid's name. Sorry about that, folks.
Sawyer.
Number 2?
Yeah.
His name is Sawyer too?
Yeah.
We've got 3 Sawyers?
Are you serious?
All right, here comes Luke. Oh, that was funny. He asked Mom to get his skate sharpened and Mom forgot. All right, we've got a tripping penalty on that play, actually. Luke does a good job of drawing those penalties. 2:25 remaining in the second. 4-3 Bears. Bears go to the power play. Bears win the draw from short range with a nice shot, nice save. Bears now up to the blue line. Sawyer with a rocket just wide of the net. Nate now from the near blue line. Can't quite hold on to the puck, and the Sherrington clears the zone. Here comes Sherrington one-on-one, gets around the defense, scores. Short-handed goal by Sherrington, ties it up at 4 with 2:01 remaining in the second. Bears win the draw at center ice. Reed with a shot just misses the net. Reed from below the goal line looking for the pass in front, but that's picked off by Sherrington. Here comes Sherrington. Steps over the blue line. Can't get through all the Bears. Ryder now skates the puck out of the zone. Backhand pass to a Reed. Sherrington gets a stick on it. Sherrington steps back over into the attacking zone. Can't get around the defense, and here comes James. James steps over into the neutral zone. Backhand pass to centers, turned around. Ryan plays this for Ryder. Ryder from behind his own goal line. Tries to escape the forecheck. He's tied up, but that was a penalty coming up on that. But the Bears cleared the zone, and we've got a cross-checking penalty coming up against Sherrington. 5-on-3 the Bears will be for the next 42 seconds. His dad telling his kid to keep his mouth shut. Good job, Dad. Although, he's not wrong. Yeah. Dad is telling the kid that mouthing off to the ref is the stupidest penalty you can take. He's right. I think he's right. Yeah. Yeah. No, Dad said, keep your mouth shut. That's the stupidest penalty you can take. Yep. Fair enough. All right, Bears win the draw in the Sherrington zone. Can't get a decent shot off, but the Sherrington clears the zone. Guillaume waits for his team to get back on side, steps over the blue line, drop pass for Nick. Nick winds up, fires through traffic. That's off his stick and burbles to the side. Nick battling in the corner. Sheraton with intensity. Nick comes out with it. I like to see a little intensity. We're lacking a little today compared to oftentimes after the long drive, and we got a whistle on the play here. As things were getting feisty along the boards. 35 seconds remaining in the second period. 4-4 is the score, and we've got concurrent penalties. So we will stay 5-on-3 for the next 10 seconds. Evan wins the draw for Luke. Luke fires. That's off a stick and wide. Luke from the far corner battles. Can't get back in front, and the Sherrington strips this away and sends the puck long. We've got 4-minute penalties, I believe. Oh no, my bad. The score clock looks a little wonky. In the Bears zone, Mike to Luke. Luke takes it in the skates, but chases it down on the far board. Steps over the blue line. Luke cuts to the inside. Oh, and that's the buzzer. All right, after 2 periods of play, score is tied at 4. All right, as we get set up for the third period, 4-4 is the score. The penalty clock looks a little funny. So we've got 2 in the box on the Sheraton side and 1 in the box on the Canada side. So we're gonna play 5-on-4. I'm not sure for how long. I'm thinking 53 seconds, and then the remaining 2 minutes is for the second penalty. We just got to get some time on the clock. Nope. Still no time on the clock. There we go. 10 minutes are on the clock. Four is the score. Sheraton wins the draw and steps over to the attacking zone. Cuts to the inside. Sawyer flaps that away. Nate up to Sawyer. They don't connect, and Sherrington in their own zone now. Sends the puck long. Nate from behind Ryan. Puts the puck off the boards. Sheraton steps over into the attacking zone. Sheraton from the far side skates behind the net. You wouldn't guess that the Bears are on the power play right now, letting Sheraton skate around them. But Arib gets his stick on the puck. Arib skates through the neutral zone, steps over the blue line, shoots, but whiffs on it. Sheraton in their own zone. Sawyer puts the forecheck on. Sheraton stick handling his way through. Sheraton in the attacking zone, goes around, killing some time in his penalty. As the Bears send the puck long and Reeb chases for it, but the Sheraton is there first to slap it out into the neutral zone. Sawyer flips the puck around as Reeb gets back onside. Sawyer keeps the puck from exiting the zone. Sherrington now steps over the blue line into the attacking zone. Good back check by Lucas. Sherrington managed to maintain possession. Ryan with the save and holds on. That was indeed actually a 4-minute penalty, I believe. A double minor for that first call with the cross check and probably an unsportsmanlike. If I understand Dad in the stands correctly. Shot by Sheraton, stopped by Harmon Deep. Harmon Deep puts it to the far boards. Lucas puts this up to Mike. Mike with a long shot, and that's held on to by the Sheraton goaltender. 8:02 remaining in the third. The score is tied at 4. Face off in the Sheraton goal. Bears win the draw. Comes up for James to the blue line. James winds up, fires through traffic, and it's high. Mike chases it down in the far corner. Whiffs on the pass. Sheraton sends this long. Bears chase the puck out behind their own goaltender, but can't quite hold on, and Sheraton regains possession in the attacking zone. James now from the near corner. He's going to skate this out. James up for Harmon Deep. Harmon Deep steps over the blue line. That's stripped away from him by the Sheraton. Sheraton sends this long. Sheraton chases the puck down behind Ryan. Ryder is there to pick up the loose puck. Ryder puts the puck up to neutral zone and picks it up himself. Turned around by Sheraton. Here comes Sheraton. Sheraton from close range can't get a shot off. Sheraton maintains possession. Gets around one. Backhand scores. Oh, no goal, no goal. Nets off. No goal. .6:55 remaining in the third. 4-4 is the score. So we are now back to even strength. Penalties are not over, but they're concurrent. Face off in the Bears zone. Sheraton wins the draw, but puts it out to the neutral zone. Luke puts the forecheck on, forces the pass. Sheraton connects, steps over the blue line, shoots, and Ryan gloves that down. Face off in the Bears zone. Sheraton with a shot that goes behind the net, onto the far boards. Sawyer looking to make a play out of it. This trickles back. Guillaume now off the boards for Sawyer. Sawyer for Lucas. Lucas with the spin, with the drag across for Mike. Mike shoots. Rebound is slapped away. At the blue line, kept inside by Lucas. Sheraton tries to clear it on the near side. Guillaume keeps it in. Sheraton again clears the puck. Mike is there. Mike puts it back for defensive Sawyer. 3 Sawyers. I gotta learn their last names. Sawyer number 2, number 3, behind his own goaltender, skates it up the far boards. Is held up by the Bears in front of the or held up by Sheridan in front of the Bears bench, and the Bears send this long. That'll be icing called against the Bears. 5:32 remaining in the third. 4-4 is the score in this game one of the Causeway Classic in Kingston here at the Invista Center. Face off in the Bears zone. Reed wins the draw, puts it for Nate. Nate looking for a breakout pass on the far side. Sheridan's there. The shot, and that's broken up in front. Reed skates the puck out of the zone, sends it long. Sheridan is there first to backhand it up the boards on the far side. Sheridan skates through the neutral zone. Defense is in place. Can't get a shot on net. Backhand by Sheridan goes over. Sheridan in the far corner now. Reed puts the pressure on. Pass in front goes through. Harmon deep. Can't get a stick on it. Bears overskate it. They pop it out of the zone. Sheridan is there at their own blue line. Sheridan from their own zone. Pressure by Reed. Sheridan clears the zone. Steps over the red line. Over the blue line with a shot. That's off of Sawyer's skate. Oh no. A shot from the side of the net. Goes on to Ryan, but trickles in. Looked like a pass in front. Well, there's a penalty behind the play as Sheridan goes to the box. And he is getting kicked out of the game. As this player is ejected. And somebody else will have to take his penalty for him. Need one in the box. Oh, he's not getting a penalty. Just kicked out of the game. I don't think I've seen that before. 5-4, Sheridan is the score as the Bears try to close this gap. A battle along the boards in the neutral zone. The Bears pop it into the opposing zone, and it's offside. .402 remaining in the third. 5-4 Sheridan. Sheridan pops it out of bounds. We'll take the face off to the right of the Sheridan goaltender. Lucas will take the draw. He's got Nick and Sawyer on his wings. James and Ryder, your defenders. Sheridan wins the draw. Skates the puck out into the neutral zone. Good back check by Nick. Nick steps over the blue line. He's got Lucas with him. Looks for the pass, but Sheridan gets a stick on it. Fires it out behind the net. We've got penalties on the play. One of them was unsportsmanlike, roughing for the white team, and unsportsmanlike for the black team. So we're going to play 5-on-5. 3:39 remaining in the third. Face off in the Sherrington zone. Lucas will take the draw. Sheridan wins it, puts it down behind their own net. Sheridan looking to clear their zone, pops it out in the neutral zone. Sawyer puts the pressure on, forces him back out of the zone. Sheridan now in the neutral zone. Goes wide to the outside. Lucas stays with him. It's popped away by Arib steps out into the neutral zone, steps over the blue line, winds up and slows down at the blue line, and that's offside. .312 to go in the third period, 5-4 Sherrington. Reed, Luke, Harvin-Deep, Sawyer and Guillaume. Sheridan comes away with the puck after the draw, but Reed gets a stick on it. Reed looking for the pass to the high slot. Guillaume is there. Guillaume turns and fires. That's off the stick. Harvin-Deep gets a stick on it, but can't make good of it. Guillaume on the near boards now. That gets by him. Guillaume gets there. D-to-D pass. Sawyer looks to clear it. Luke battles at the blue line. Luke comes out with it. He's got Guillaume with him. Luke steps over the blue line, goes wide to the outside. Hauls on the brakes. Looks for the pass in front with the backhand, but doesn't get much on it. Guillaume keeps the puck inside. It's for Reed. Reed with a shot. Doesn't get through traffic. Guillaume. For Harmon-Deep. Harmon-Deep with a shot. Oh, bouncing. Reed can't pop it in there. Reed from behind the goal line. Puts it up to the near side, but defense isn't there. Or offside. You didn't see that, did you? 2:11 to go in the third period. The Bears down by 1. Ryan goes to the bench, and the Bears with the extra attacker. Face off just outside. Evan steps over to attacking zone. Pass up front is slapped away. Sheridan clears the zone. Sawyer looking for a pass. It's up to Lucas. Lucas takes it in the skates, puts it for Arib. Arib battles. Loses the battle. A long backhand misses the net, and that'll be icing. Called against Sheridan. Bears trying to pot one in the next minute 43 to tie it up. Bears win the draw. Look for the shot to the point. Sheridan clears it. Sawyer is there. Sawyer waits for his boys to get back on side. Cross ice pass. Mike gets there. Can't quite control it. Bouncing puck. Sawyer steps over. Fires through traffic. What a save. Get some fresh legs on here. Reed, Luke, Sawyer, James, Ryder, and Dick. Sheridan wins the draw. Pops the puck long. James chases this down. That's going to be icing called against Sheridan. A minute 15 to go in the third. 4-3 Sherrington as 5-4 Sherrington as the Bears try to tie it up. Too many. That's twice the ref hasn't noticed it. The play hadn't started yet. Sheridan wins the draw. It's going to ice it again. We're going to hit curfew here soon if they keep doing that. 2 minutes to go in the ice time. Face off in the Sherrington zone. Sheridan wins the draw. Luke puts the forecheck on. Ooh. Luke draws another penalty. Ref's calling that one cross-checking with 1 minute to go in the game. Face off to the left of the Sheraton goaltender. Sheraton wins the draw. Clears it to center ice. James, backhand pass across for Ryder. Ryder tries to put it into the attacking zone. Bouncing puck. James is there. James for Luke. Luke steps over the blue line. Cuts to the inside, but that's slapped away. Sherrington sends it long and just misses the net. We've got 37 seconds to go. James gets there. Puts it up the near boards for Sawyer, but they don't connect. Sheraton is there. Nick from the face-off circle shoots, and that hits the skating wide. Ryder pinches. Pass in front. Oh, Bears can't get a stick on it. And that clears the zone. No, it doesn't. Ref says no. Ref says it's good. A little dribbler on net is held on to by Sherrington. 8 seconds to go. I'd keep that line on. Sherrington wins the draw, and he's going to hold on to it. Oh, Luke comes in there, pops it out. And that'll be it. A hard-fought game, back and forth, 1-for-1. As Sherrington takes this first one, the Bears fall to Sherrington 5-4. Lots of penalties this game. And thanks for our call-ups, Lucas and Sawyer. We're missing our two centermen, Graham and Parker, today. No player of the game. Coach has said step on the blue line, but I guess we're not doing that. All right, folks, we're going to head for lunch. We're going to see you back here at 4 o'clock. Be ready to start 10 minutes early. We can start as early as 10 minutes early. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.